Oh,
Are we doing this?
We're doing this, but it says we're offline. Ooh, maybe this is a problem. Hold on. Oh, wait. It says, are we going? Do you see it on your thing?
I don't know. Yep, they see us.
They see us? Oh, now I can see
No,
it.
they say ads.
There's like some
I
fucking...
hate that. We gotta figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know. No one's giving me a straight answer if we can turn it off. And Twitch has like so many options in the menu, like that it's basically I don't know how to do anything. Like I don't know if we're partners yet. I don't know if we're affiliates. I don't even remember which one's which. But
I don't know what any of it means.
I
We need to get like a friend of the pod in here to tell us what's what.
Yeah, I should probably just ask one of the many Twitch streamers that I hang out with. Sven, who's he streams sex games. He's from Japan.
What?
I'm just making these guys up. He doesn't exist.
What's a sex game?
I think those exist. You see ads for them sometimes. It's like they're like flash games but sexy. I don't know how to find the video of that we're doing now. Oh, there we go. There we go. And I'm on it, baby.
What?
Listen, I'm brain dead right now. I've been in the sun all day, soaking up vitamin D.
I know it's so hot out.
Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. It's really hot.
I was laying outside today, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm so pale. I need to like really work on this."
Liz, are you usually? Aren't you? I mean, you don't seem like you're the type that like. You're not
tan.
skinned, do you?
Oh yeah, you should see me in LA.
You're Polish. I'm sorry. This is not. I'm not talking out of line here. I don't think.
I'm talking a little out of line.
Well, I mean, so the Pole stuff is confusing because Poles aren't white, but their skin is white. They're racially white, but they're not politically white.
I love that so much.
That
saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm technically married to that woman, Hannah Jones.
Which one?
What's her name? Hannah Jones, or is it like something else? Hannah Jones.
Yeah, Hannah Jones.
Hannah Jones.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the name you'd make up for a story. That was a pretty low effort insult there. Didn't really work out.
Yeah.
Listen, baby, I'm tired. All I want to do is our dedication to the craft of being a podcaster is so great that instead of being outside with, you know how many women in bikini are in my backyard right now?
How many?
I don't know. I was asking you because I don't know how many there are. It's impossible.
I'm gonna say big fat.
I mean, yeah, they're of all sizes.
No.
I was not doing. No. I made I can't remember which podcast. If we did this in a podcast, it was just us talking. But I made a call her daddy joke, and I realized I should have said call her Bracy. So if that podcast hasn't come out yet, if you listen to it, I should have said call her Bracy instead of whatever else I said. I can't remember.
I will never say that.
Bracy?
That sentence that you just said.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know.
Yeah,
what.
Nice try, little trickster. I know your little tricks.
The thing is, so their name is so inviting to me. I will literally call you ladies if you just give me your number.
So, I was texting you earlier because I listened to like four episodes today. I'm hooked, man.
It's a ride.
They got me.
It's great.
They got me real good.
It's great. They're
They're stars.
They're stars. Yeah. The skies, like, it's like, people are like, how could this podcast be worth millions of dollars? I'm like, this is the answer to Joe Rogan for women.
I mean, I don't know if I would put it on that level, but it's close.
I mean, it could be there. It's I don't know if it's different, but it's, you know, it's incredible. And what I love about it is that they're so happy.
They are. And it's live, laugh, love, baby. And that's what I'm saying. You know, you got fellas in the dudes rock movement. They just want to grill. And we got, the ladies on the other side, live, laugh, love, baby. This is the essence of boomercore. I'm telling you.
It's like, the thing is,
an evolution of normcore.
If you listen to any given podcast, the hosts are like, "Oh, I'm so miserable. Oh, my life sucks." And if you listen to these ladies, they're like, "The best thing in my life just happened to me." And the other one's like, "What? I'm so happy for you." She's like, "I had sex." And they're just like, "This is incredible. This is incredible."
They do love that stuff.
They love it. They love it. And that's like, people don't have a thing I have things that I love, but nothing that I love makes me so happy as, like, the apex of their happiness. Like, how to achieve nirvana for them is going to an event, like a social event, having a blast at the event. Really just having a great time. And then meeting a guy there, getting his number, texting him for 2 weeks, and then having sex with him. That's like, for them, that's climbing Everest. And they get to climb Everest every week.
And they do it all the time. They're pros.
They're pros.
And I love the characters. Who's Suit Guy? Need to know more about Suit Guy.
Suit Guy apparently did ruin the podcast.
Can you tell me the story?
So what happens is, for those who don't know, Call Her Daddy is a podcast for women, ladies, on the Barstool Sports Network. That is not sports centric. It is basically these two young girls living their life in a big city, mostly having sex. And one of them, their whole thing though is that they're trying to get one over on guys, right? It's like they're like female versions of players, and it's kind of like a switcheroo. They're like, get your money, be strong, don't let any man tell you what to do, blah blah blah. Well. Recently, one of them, I believe Sophia, the brunette, meets a guy who she refers to on the show, a la Sex in the City, as Suit Man. Presumably, he's a man who wears suits. At first, I thought it was our producer, but check with him. No. And she makes more references to him. And then all of a sudden, the podcast goes off the air like a month ago. Dave Portnoy, the owner of Barstool Sports, who I just found out about. And
is Suit Guy?
No.
Oh.
Suit Guy is the head of HBO Sports, who has been dating one of these girls. And so this is right? This goes all the way to the top.
So this is blowing my mind because I actually have stayed totally out of the tabloids and have not been keeping up because I don't know. But this is a revelation. Suit Guy is the head of HBO Sports.
Head of HBO Sports.
Fascinating.
Boy, let me show you what he looks like. This guy is Suit Man Sophia. Comes right up.
Now, that Suit Guy depending on when he went to HBO Sports, I mean, they worked with Barstool's nemesis or rival. Okay, I'm gonna just
a little too strong of a job. I loved him in Shrek.
But Barstool rivals with Bill Simmons. So this is interesting.
So, well, it's like if I was Sophia, you know what? If I was this
That's her name?
Sophia, yes. If I I should go, boss. If I was Sophia, or if I was the kind of woman that Sophia tells me to be, and the kind of woman that I strive to be, I would not. I would be like, I think this man's trying to use me. Because what Suit Man is trying to do is trying to shop around Call Her Daddy to the networks. Unfortunately, Barstool Sports owns the IP, intellectual property.
Oh.
Do we have that?
So what's going to happen?
Well, it's been off the air for about a month. Dave Portnoy puts out his own Call Her Daddy where he explains the problems here. And
yeah, I didn't listen to that one.
It doesn't have the girls in it.
I don't care for him.
I do not care for this man. No, and in fact, well, I don't care. The problem is, it's like I'm stuck between two like I'm Poland right now. You know, like I'm stuck between two bigger powers, right? I'm in the middle of this. Directly in the middle of this. I don't like Portnoy. I don't like Suit Man. I love the girls. Save our girls.
They should sign with us.
That's what I'm saying. We have to get them on the True Network. What would we call it? The Truth Network? TrueAnon Truth Network. We call this the TruthStream, or I sometimes just write that in the description. I don't
know if I like Truth Network. It's kind of I don't know.
Well, I feel like
names are so weird.
It sounds so much like something that like OAN or something would be called. You know?
Yeah, it sounds a little too like Adult Swim too, which I don't like.
Oh.
Like it sounds like parody. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Like remember when after. There was like a period where The Onion had a TV show and it was like fake cable news, but it was like The Onion.
Bam.
It was like during the, when everyone loved like The Daily Show, I think.
That was the height of parody. Satire.
Yeah. Everyone loved a parody. Anyway, it reminds me of that, so I don't love that.
Okay. How about we call it, now hear me out here. How about we just call it Belden?
No, that's awful.
Belden. Liz Biz.
Wait, so are they not going to go back to Barstool?
Well, the thing is, they were getting paid of $75K a year to produce one of the top podcasts, or to put out one of the top podcasts.
I know. I read that, and I was like, whoa.
And so they Barstool, I guess, offered them $1 million apiece to come back, and they declined.
They said no.
They said no.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, one said yes, the other said no. Sophia, who is with Suit Man. Suit Man is whispering in her ear. He's a little
little devil on shoulder.
Dwarf. Exactly. Alexa, I think is the other girl's name, and she's like, absolutely, I'll come back. I would love $1 million. And they were like, Portnoy offered them. I gotta say, he said he offered them $1 million, and they're released from their contract in a year. Bracestool Network. Yeah, it's. But I'm telling you, baby. Now that these two
who's the like? There's one guy in the Barstool universe that kind of reminds me of you. Like you're like the like opposite. You're the bizarro version of him.
Who? I don't know any
I can't remember.
names. I only know the girls in Portnoy.
It's not Portnoy I'm thinking of, but I'll figure it out. It's
I am like the Dave. If there is a Dave Portnoy of TrueAnon, that's me.
I mean, it's not me.
I bet dude, we gotta get him out of the picture.
Anyway, I really like the podcast. I think it's fun. Mm-hmm. They're so the opposite of me.
Yes.
Like in every way. And they say some of the most like
truly
garish
vile
things I've ever heard.
Yeah. I was a little surprised to hear some of the things they say.
I mean, they refer to women as holes.
Yes.
It's awful.
And okay, so it's okay when they do it. No, it's yes, it is. They do that. Someone asked, "Are they MAGA?" I don't know. That is not in the picture with these ladies. That's like asking a rock on Mars if it likes swimming. You know, it's no.
I mean.
Yeah, it's they are not. I'm not sure. I think they probably the only presidential thing they know of is the Monica Lewinsky thing, and they would be on her side.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares?
Yeah, I do not care if they're MAGA. I love them. I'm sorry. That's like I don't care if my grandparents are. I don't. To be clear, I love my grandparents in a different. Well, my grandparents are dead, but if they were alive, I'd love them in a different way than I love the girls.
Okay. What else?
I don't know. I was unprepared for this, honey.
I know, me too. I like ran down to the store. I came back. I'm all like dewy.
Dewy. You wouldn't let me get away with saying I'm moist.
That's because I didn't say that.
It's the male version of dewy. It's moist. How you guys doing out there in what is it called? Twitch land. Twitch Slovenia. This guy says Dewey Crow. I don't know if that's like a
yeah, it's like 80 degrees outside over here.
Yeah, it's about the same over here too. It's fantastic. Someone put up some flyers against Dean, our supervisor, and so I went to go take them down, but I didn't find any. People already had.
Oh.
But they basically they just blame him for homelessness. There's like a group of like 20, I will say, fairly rambunctious young crusties on Hate Masonic all the way up there, and the neighbors are not happy and they're blaming Dean for it. But
because those groups of kids have never been in the hate before.
Yes, I was gonna say
that's a new development in the history of Hate Ashbury.
This person says, I saw a huge birthday party with like 40 people in Oakland yesterday. Yeah, people are just done with.
Dude, last night I was outside and there were people across the street having a big party.
Damn.
And I was like, whoa. And, I was a little jealous.
I'll tell you this. I mean, I've been hanging out with people for a little bit now. It's like all the stores are closed and like, maybe that's like as good as we're probably going to get. You can't make people stay inside for like 6 months. You're just not going to do it.
Yeah.
If you just shower, you're good. The mistake is thinking you can just wash your hands.
I don't think that's true. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I was talking to someone last night and they were like, oh, do you blame them? And I was like, no, I don't blame anyone for wanting to hang out with their friends.
No.
I fucking want to. I just I don't know. Is it reckless? Is it not? I don't know anymore. Who knows? Does anyone know?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's is it worse than... I don't know. If you don't live with old people, it's I don't care.
I feel like a small gathering is probably, I don't know. Did you see those clips of people partying in a water park or something?
It's on a lake. It looks awful.
There's a lake?
It's in a lake. Yeah. Or it's like a enclosed part of the lake. Regardless of it looks awful. It looks like everyone's only in it to their knees, man. They're not floating around. This is lake people are fucked up.
I don't like lakes.
No, I don't like lakes either.
Person.
You know what's a great body of water? The ocean.
The ocean.
Specifically, the Pacific Ocean. Atlantic.
Actually, the Atlantic is quite nice. Because it's warmer.
Where?
What?
Oh, the south part of it?
No, the Atlantic is warmer than the Pacific.
Yeah, but the Pacific, how come there's no palm trees then?
That's not how it works. You know that.
I will say so.
No,
Go ahead.
No, I don't like lakes.
Mm-mm.
I don't like a still, sitting body of water. Mm-mm. It You need movement, baby.
brackish.
The motion of the ocean.
Exactly. I wanna glide on the waves. I don't want to just be tossed to and fro by a guy on a jet ski that can't. If I get on a jet ski out here, I could probably make it clear to Hawaii, at least the Farallon Islands.
Since lakes are fine. You get on a boat, you tootle around, like woohoo. Okay, fine, but it's not for the health. The sea is healing. It's good for the health.
You never
The sea air, the salt.
You're never like I'm enjoying the beautiful lake breeze, right? You're like,
no, it doesn't exist. It's just sitting there in its own stew.
You're like, oh, I have to shower.
Fish stew.
I have to shower after I get out because I'm gonna have river itch after this.
Now, that being said, I love a river.
Ooh, I do love a river, yeah.
I like a river. Especially movement river. River stones, lay out on the stones as the river's going by.
Maybe
Lovely.
catch a rapid?
Oh, love a rapid river.
Get out of here. If I was in, let me tell you this, honey. If I was in a boat right now, cruising down some rapids, there'd be a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Instead,
Yeah.
no. There's no movement here.
Nothing.
It's driving me insane. I am so fucking sick of this bullshit. I want to go up to the Russian River and lie in some rocks like a damn lizard.
Can we do it?
The Yuba. You can't do it. There's nowhere to stay.
I love Yuba.
I would love to go to the Yuba. There's nowhere to stay up there. Exactly. I believe me. I tried. Believe me. I've been trying to.
No, but we need a person who has one.
I know someone who has one. I asked him. I was like, my brother, please lend me your cabin. And he's like, my neighbor said that if I lend anyone from the city my cabin, or anyone my cabin, they would burn my house down. They didn't say that, but they would be very angry with them. And I was like, I'll just stay inside the whole time. Then I was like, wait, that would just be this.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I would also not do that.
Neighbor, shut the fuck up. Nosy neighbor.
People always talk about, that's the country too. And so let me tell you, those fucking, the country Stasi, I'm not having them after me. Get out of here. Get real. Ridiculous. Hey, I gotta pee real quick. I should have done this before we started.
Oh, great.
Well, I'm sorry, honey.
How are you guys doing? I hate it when Brace leaves. What are you guys talking about? Thoughts on Tahoe? I have been to Guerneville. Tahoe's okay. I don't know. I don't really like it. It's a little touristy. Thank you. It's a dress, actually. Thoughts on Chicago? I've never been to Chicago, but everyone tells me that I would really like it. Stop lake hate. Never. I will not be bullied. No bullying. Be best. Remember what Melania says. Be best. Why is Brace dressed like Blues Traveler? I don't think he is. My God. You guys have weird questions. Just talking about lakes. Gosh, you guys got mad at the lake talk. What did I do today? I did a bunch of stuff around the house, and then I sat outside for a really long time reading and stayed off of the internet, which was very nice. And it's like 80 degrees outside, so it's like trying to get a little bit of sun on myself and feel like a human being. But I didn't do much. My God, you guys are, sorry. I always forget that you can see me and that I'm just like talking, because it feels like I'm talking to myself and it's so weird. And I'm so sorry. I can't do it one-on-one, Brace.
Well, I just came back and you're apologizing to these animals? What did you say to them?
I'm too nice.
Are you considering dropping social distancing? No comment. I have no. Listen. I'm literally. You guys understand. I have restraining orders against like 2/3 of the people in San Francisco. It's the law that's doing this, not me. Well, someone asked if we've ever been to Maine. Have you ever been to Maine?
I haven't. I would like to. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, okay, you know what I've been doing, which is terrible? I've been watching so much old like Anthony Bourdain because I'm like so starved for wanting to just like look at other all I want to do is plan a trip and think about like all the food I could eat and go to a different place.
Yes.
And so I'm just like binging all these like travel shows. Oh my God, I want to go on a trip so bad.
Me too. I want to go. I mean, I just want to go back to Greece, but yeah. Where would you go?
I don't know. I really want to go to Buenos Aires. It's not a good time.
No.
It's not a good time to go anywhere. And then I also really want to go to Sicily.
Sicilia?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I just want to sit on a boat and eat fresh fish and swim in the Mediterranean.
That sounds pretty good. That's why I want to go back to Greece. I want to go to the Greek islands. Because they're like
yeah.
I like the shitty ones. I want to take a little rub-a-dub-dub in the Mediterranean. I'll tell you what, the Mediterranean is the best body of water in the world, bar none.
That's the best.
Bar none. Get out of here.
Bar none.
Center of civilization. Except for the East Asian.
And you can feel it when you're swimming in it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, no.
It is healing.
Do you know how many, if you spend, for every 30 minutes you spend in a...
Someone just said the Mediterranean is just like a big lake. No.
Sorry.
You gotta let the lake go.
What is Gibraltar? Do they call it the Dam of Gibraltar? Or the Rock of Gibraltar, which overlooks the strait that you can leave from? No. What's up with Gibraltar?
What do you mean?
How come the British just own like 20 feet of Spain? Still, I mean, I know why they owned it, but like at some point you'd think Spain would be like, hold up, this is part of Spain.
Spain's kind of distracted. They get distracted easily.
Yeah,
they're all over the place.
You know what? Also, like, kind of, at least, I don't really mind that the English are doing imperialism or whatever in like Spain. You know, it's like it's none of my business. That's an intra-European affair. Figure it out in the EU. Get Donald Tusk to intervene. I'll take no sides in Gibraltar.
I know, it's like when people are like defending the Portuguese. I'm like, well,
dude, have you seen that one hot Portuguese communist lady?
No. Dude. Oh, yes. Dude, she's so hot. The young one.
Yeah, I'm looking up hot
She's
Portuguese.
A star, too. I mean.
Ooh, I couldn't find
There's a couple of them, but she's the hottest.
I did find this.
Yeah, that's not who we're talking about.
That's a blonde.
Your man looks good, though.
She's looking good. What's her name?
Wait, I'm going to get
more. Do you guys know her name? How do none of you not know her name? None of you not know her name. I'll just look up Portuguese communist woman. She's like famous. She's like the health minister or something. Portuguese transition to democracy. I don't care about the Carnation Revolution. Is actually very interesting. No, dude. What is her fucking name? Tell me her name. No, not Camilla Vallejo or whatever. She's Portuguese. She's in Portugal. You got to be more specific when you... No, dude. Is it... I don't think it's Camille.
No.
If she's from Chile, then definitely not. Because this chick's from Portugal. Damn, this chick's fine too, though. She's got Wikipedia. I got a Wikipedia too, baby. Let's link up. Let's get our... Let's have our editors talk to each other. Ooh, she's got a controversy section. That's how
What's
you
her
know.
controversy?
It seems insanely boring. In August 2011, it's called Contract Fund Controversy. In August 2011, when Vallejo was FECH's president, a contract between FECH and a company in charge of selling pre-university courses. As you can see, this is extremely boring, and I don't understand.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it is boring. She's innocent. Framed
Let's
for
talk
being
more
hot.
about going on vacation.
I would love to be also on a boat eating. Also fit. I basically
Some
the same
fresh
thing you
pasta.
were. Yeah. Well, when I was in Greece, we paid like splurged like $50 for this boat ride where they take you all around this one island to the rocks to swim and stuff. And the guy makes you this I mean, it was like a group of people. The guy makes this fucking squid ink pasta. It's very good. And I just remember
I want
lying out
pasta for dinner.
on the sun. It's
I have
fantastic.
to go to the store.
But yeah, I want to go on vacation more. I haven't been on vacation I've only been on 2 vacations in my life as an adult, and the last one I went on was 3 years ago. So
I don't know the last time I was on vacation.
I wonder when
I don't know.
I wonder when we'll be able to move like internally in the U.S. and like have stuff be open.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can go to LA this summer. Don't think so.
I was supposed to get a tattoo of a like. Maybe,
Oh yeah, did you cancel it?
Yeah, I mean it's. What am I gonna do? Go?
Yeah.
Take the mega bus? I don't know. I'm not with it tonight.
Me neither.
I'm off my game.
What did you guys do? Just run around today?
Yeah, just walked around like my neighborhood. I was almost gonna say. That's basically it. I don't know. I slept in. I stayed up late last night. I'm doing. I was watching Hitler's Circle of Evil on Netflix, which I feel is like a very elderly male thing to do.
Yeah, what's next? Ancient Aliens?
I just love watching documentaries that tell me things I already know because I like hearing a guy in a British accent say things. I'll tell you what, you can convince me of basically anything.
See, I'm telling you, Boomer Core, sweeping the nation.
I love old men love watching a documentary telling them the same 5 facts about the Nazis that they learned 45 years ago.
It's true.
This one was a little different though.
Why?
Well, because they were like, there's basically no way they could have killed them. I'm just kidding. They did not say that.
What?
No, I'm just joking. That's like the main thing that people say that the Holocaust didn't happen. It's like it's physically impossible, blah, blah.
There is a Netflix movie premiering. I think it's tomorrow.
Yes, the Epstein one. That is coming out tomorrow, right?
I think so, isn't it? Or is it today?
Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich. It's coming on May 27th.
Oh, shit. So not tomorrow. Uh-oh, shit. Okay. Good to know.
Very good to know. This is your fault.
Whatever. It was decided last night. Who cares?
Well, I could have spent all day preparing.
But you wouldn't have because you're doing other stuff.
Listen, let me guilt trip you a little bit, baby. Don't fucking do this to me.
I do it enough to myself already.
I don't know. Should we answer questions? They always ask us weird questions, though.
I know. I did say ask for questions, and then it was all stuff that was very strange.
Liz, give us your sports take. That's what I'm saying. You got to give more specific on that. What's a sports take? Her take on sports? She's a nut for him.
Yeah, what do you mean? What's my take?
Brace, would you date a Swede? No, not a chance. Are you kidding? A Swede?
But you like blondes.
Yeah, but come on, man. A Swede? That's too blonde. It's no, Swedes are they don't like Jews, I assume. They're too further north you go, they're like, what is that? You know, like what? Like we're too strange for them. No, I could never date a Swede. You know what Swedes are? They're just someone says it's mentioned Ukrainians. Swedes are like I'd date a Ukrainian. I'm much more I would not go to Ukraine and find a Ukrainian wife, however. I want to make that very clear. That would never happen. Because when I was in Ukraine, I saw a fair few amount of guys who probably fit that bill. Shopping around for a 90-day fiance.
Everyone is trying to get me to watch that show. I don't want to watch that show. Everything about it, like, depresses me.
Yeah, it's
like,
weird.
Everyone's like, it's so addictive, it's so great. And I'm like, isn't it so awful? Like, people doing, like, mail order. And, like, there are people there's, like, guys that just send girls money and then never hear from them. Or, like, never see them. But are like, this is my girlfriend. And it's like, why would I want to watch that? It sounds so awful.
Yeah, it's like, I watched one episode of it. Of like the first season or whatever, like the first one, and it depressed me so much that I could never. Jen loves it, but I could never. It's just like, all right, so this guy bought a wife, and she's like having to realize that she doesn't want to go through with it.
No,
thank you, but no thanks.
It's so depressing. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's like
shut it down.
I will say it was the season I watched. The guy did bring the girl home and was like, "I can't have sex with you. I'm Christian," which was very funny. It's like that's a little switcheroo there. That's classic.
I like that. It's based.
I would love. It is my dream. Fuck, I'm not Christian, but
no.
If I was that's my dream to be able to do that. To be like, hey, you can totally stay here. No. You gotta. I'm sleeping on the couch, baby. Like I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I respect you too much.
Now, question: what would the call her daddy girls do in a situation like that?
Have sex with him and then delete your phone number from his phone, your real phone number that you already gave him, and put in a fake one if it wasn't good.
But you said you wouldn't sleep with them.
Oh, if I brought the call her daddy's girls home, oh my God.
And you did the move, of no, I can't do that because I'm trad or whatever. The like 90 Days Fiance move.
Don't put me in this position. Don't put me in this position. If I had the call her daddy girls in my home.
Yeah, this is like this is the train question.
I would convert back to Judaism, honey, because let me tell you, we would have. I don't know what I respect them too much as fellow podcast. They're like coworkers. You can't have sex with your coworkers. Like they're also like Joe Rogan's my coworker. All podcasters are my coworkers. And
that's not how that. No, they're not.
Like the Vox the Weeds podcast.
That's your milieu.
It's my coworker milieu. But it's like that's like why I like people are always like, Brace, talk shit on the Vox the Weeds podcast. I'm like, can't do it, dude. That's it. They're in the Podcasters Guild with me.
I've never heard that podcast. Why would I ever listen to something by Vox Media?
There is no chance in hell I would ever listen to that. Like, not even as like to test it.
I barely listen to podcasts anymore. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts.
Well, yeah, I get that. I don't really either. Sometimes I check in on bad ones. Like, I listen to like Friends ones sometimes, but like sometimes I'll like try to listen to like ones that I know will make me mad, just to like. I don't know why I do it really.
Like which ones?
Not the Weeds, but like I've listened to like the New York Times one before.
Yeah. I listened to astrology ones.
I try. That's why originally. That's why I listened to Call Her Daddy, because I was like, I'm gonna hate this, and then I literally fell in love. Dude, what would if I fuck, man? So one of them has a boyfriend. Unfortunately, I do think she is the hotter one, but the other one,
The brunette.
the brunette. But then I saw that picture of her. I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I literally don't know anymore. But the other one, like, you don't have a boyfriend. I could be that boyfriend for you.
I don't know, Brace.
It's like how kings used to marry off their daughters, like, to other royalties. You know, like it's a political marriage.
I would love to have them on the podcast. I really think they should. I want to see like some sort of like meeting of the minds with Red Scare. It would be like some sort of cosmic explosion would happen.
They're white law Red Scare.
I know.
Yeah. I should actually. That's a good idea. Like, you should tell Red Scare to do that.
I'm sure they've already thought of it. They're smart, but like, oh my gosh, that would be a. Are you texting right now?
Yeah.
Good. That would be a collab for the ages.
Yeah, that would be. That's their white whale, whether they know it or not. Like, that's what they need. I've never read Moby Dick, so maybe that's a bad analogy. But they need that. It would.
I like whatever I could do to like help them make that happen. I would devote the rest of my quarantine to. I need that to happen.
What does Call Her Daddy mean? Like,
I don't even know.
They used to say at the beginning of episodes, I don't think they do it anymore. It's like their intro music would be like, call him daddy? No, call her daddy. And I'm like, this is so much better than ours. This is fucking perfect. This is so. There's like a reason that like the same, like, I don't know how many people listen to our podcast, but those people listen to our podcast. The Call Her Daddy girls, like Kofi Annan's listening to that. Fucking Xi Jinping's listening to that. Your wife is listening to that. Your daughter's listening to that. Everybody's listening to that. TrueAnon, like, I'm literally not worthy of being in their shadow. Yeah, that's they're
pros.
Absolutely. No, I mean, you're a fantastic, I call them female, like female podcasters.
Oh, don't do this.
I don't want to make you compete, but these girls are amazing. They don't even talk like human beings, man. I've never heard that accent before.
Apparently, neither do I.
I'm used to yours. Theirs is like, it's like getting injected with adrenaline.
Where did they find them?
I think they just heard their
podcast. Where did these girls come from?
I think just New York. Like, I think they just heard their podcast and signed
How did Portnoy find them?
I think he just heard it. Or someone who works for him probably heard it and signed them.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Zizek has a piece about Call Her Daddy?
No, he doesn't. No. Did you see that he said he endorsed Biden?
Yeah. Corona's the new fascism, right? That's what he said. In the time of Corona, the stakes are too high. We have to vote for Biden. That's what they said about fascism and Trump.
Incredible.
Anyway.
I think people should vote for Biden too, just because he's in better shape than Trump. That's how I'm an aesthetics guy.
Physical? I don't know. Is he?
Difficult to say. Trump is very fat. And also old.
I know, but I feel like Biden is like brittle.
Yeah, but Biden's got like,
he has that old man puncher.
Exactly.
Body.
He's punchy. He's got moxie.
He's gonna like punch like this.
Like Biden, I think actually, like if a concert goer at the Biden or Trump concerts attacked one of the two candidates, Trump would not fight back, And Biden would, I think. And Biden like would get
Yeah, Trump would do his king move where he just like whoop, like shuffles to the side. Trump gets out of the way.
Trump like weaves and goes backwards. Every time someone comes within 2 feet of Trump, he has a mini stroke and like goes back. But
Biden would just like knock one out.
Absolutely. And he would win. Like if they staged, if they staged Biden knocking a dude out.
Oh, the old Bolsonaro.
Yeah. Oh, if they fucking... I was thinking, like, what do you think? I think...
We need Corn Pop. I almost called him Popcorn. Wasn't that his name?
Corn Pop was one of his ancient foes back during...
That's what I'm saying. Bring back Corn Pop. Imagine... Okay. Imagine, if you will, county fair. Red and blue and white banners. Cherry pie contest to your right. A beautiful sow contest to your left. Biden emerges onto the stage to give his speech. And in the back, we hear yelling, Corn Pop emerges to enact his revenge.
Whoa.
You know, they go, no, Joe, take him out. No, not Corn Pop, no.
The Secret Service agent dies, but misses, and in fact, skids in the dirt.
And Corn Pop leaves, and Joe just, down he goes, down for the count.
In fact, he dies.
Yay.
Joe. And some MAGA guys who are like, Democrats are pussies, are like, did he just kill that guy? Oh my God.
He just killed Corn Pop.
He just killed an old black man. I believe Dude, when Corn Pop turned out to be real, that's when I knew it was over for Bernie. That's when Bernie...
Wait, is Corn Pop real?
Corn Pop's... The whole story's real. Yes. The story is real. As it happened.
That's not right.
And that's when one of Corn Pop's cronies who was there that day was like, oh yeah, that happened. I was there. It's real. That's when I was like, there's absolutely no way there will ever be a socialist president. Like, if Corn Pop's real, dude, that means that, like, reality, I thought existed on just, like, the plane that I can see, but actually there's, like, over and under planes of reality, too. Corn Pop lives in all three. Corn Pop actually technically doesn't live in this one, because I do believe he is dead. But, yeah, incredible. Like, Corn Pop disproved, like, 200 years of socialist thought. Just by being born.
I feel like, do you think that they're going to do, what was the Liz Smith idea about projecting Biden into the Grand Canyon?
Oh, yeah, to have...
Do you think they're going to do that?
No, I think... Yes, I do. I think, when's the Democratic Convention supposed to happen?
July? End of June?
Yeah. So, like, that's, like, not going to happen, I don't think. Or, maybe in some weird way it will. But they're going to try to make... If they're smart, they'll make it, like, a media event. But they probably won't.
I feel like it's going to be something awful, like Chase and Buttigieg is going to, like, reenact Beyonce's Coachella performance or something.
No, he's going to... So, they've been doing concerts in video games now. That's depressing, but... in Fortnite, they've been having concerts. I don't know how it works because I think you're supposed to be running around.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So it's like I can't remember who did it, but like Travis Scott, it's like
he's like already at Fortnite.
Yeah. Yes. I think it was Travis Scott did. It's like something. It sounds like something Felix made up. He did a concert in Fortnite. Dude, if they were smart, they would just have the whole convention in Fortnite. Fuck.
I hate that so much.
Just make it...
They should create their own Fortnite, and it's like Democrat.
Yes.
World. You know, and everything is like how they want it to be. So it's like all perfectly you know,
Yeah.
every identity you can think of, that, and still the ones that you can't think of,
Yeah.
all are represented.
It's just like every delegate is just like randomly assigned as a WOC or something.
Yes, but they all like mysteriously also work as like activists who also work in HR.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
I will say, people always talk about HR people, but I've only had one HR person in my life at my last job. She was just mean. She was so mean.
I worked with like a big HR, well, big-ish HR staff, and they were awful. And it was definitely like in the like startup culture of like, you know, we're your friends. Come hang out. Tell me what's going on. What's going on with you? Everything good with the new hire?
Yeah.
And they like try to be your friend, and people, they're younger than me, like at the time, you know, they would be like, oh, it's so nice that they want to like have lunch. And it's like, no, don't tell HR anything. These people are not your friends.
Yeah.
Like,
here's a little trick
whatever.
to see.
It would always be like forced. It would be like forced company shit that you'd have to do, like forced trivia night, forced karaoke, it'd be like, oh, we have an all hands, but now you have to all hang out after, and you know, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I
fucking awful.
Ours like was in open opposition to me since the day the day she hired me. She regretted it immediately because I was just not. I would not talk to her basically under any circumstances.
Oh yeah.
And then she was on the bargaining
committee. Up to something.
She was on the bargaining committee against us during the contract negotiations. So I'm like,
yeah, no shit, it's HR.
I don't know. I was just like, I assumed she was just, in my head, she was just like a contractor, but I guess she actually worked for the company.
No, but like HR is just there to like speak for the bosses.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, luckily, like I know with a lot of union stuff, people run into the problem like you're talking about. We're like, but HR, like Julie's cool, man. Like she's my friend. That did not happen in our work. Everyone was just like, oh, no, she is a giant bitch.
Oh, good.
Which was, yeah. I mean, here's my thing. I always tell people, if the HR person was your friend, they would have sex with you. That they are not doing that, they are not your friend.
I don't think that's... No.
Oh, so you do think they're your friend?
Wait, I was going to say one more thing. Oh, I was going to say, but also because think about human resources. It was one of the most dystopian phrases. It's so repulsive. Mm-hmm. I work in human resources.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's weird. It's just like
corporate speak.
I don't know. I mean, like, so I've never had like a traditional HR experience, so I don't really know what they do, but it's like, they seem awful. They're just like the spies. Yeah,
they are. They're spies.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They're there to make sure that, you know, not that you're happy, but that, you know, there's no liability to the company and that you don't pose a liability to the company. You know, whether that's individually or, you know, with others.
I would love to do that work.
You could be, you know what would be funny is if you salted HR.
I think in most places they qualify. They like can't be in it.
No, I know, but it would just be so funny if that was the strategy. It was like, no, we're going to get into HR first.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, we had the HR guild. Like, I would love it if there was like an HR code. It's like knighthood or something. Like, you know, like, it's some nights it's like, you know, Anthony Helios or whatever, OBS. Like Order of the British, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
If HR was a title like that. Or if it was like doctor. So it was like HR Brace Belden.
Or Brace Belden HR.
Brace Belden. Hey, what's happening, Brace Belden, HR? Is there an HR on the plane?
Awful.
My girlfriend's complaining a lot. Is there an HR on the plane? I need an HR. Hey, I do I do phone counseling sometimes. No, I don't need a fucking phone counselor. I need a goddamn HR person. My girlfriend's being a real pain in the ass. my neighbor.
Oops.
No. I was.
Remember when you thought you saw a ghost?
That still fucks, dude. I really did think I saw a ghost on stream. That would be, dude, if I could capture. Did I ever tell you that my other idea before podcast was I guarantee I could sell to some TV network a ghost hunting TV show starring me?
You've already told me about this.
It's my other dream. I know I could. It's like in my soul, I know I could do it. I know I could be like a guy with like a ghost hunting show on like Oxygen 2 or something. Like some like
you would be. I don't know.
No, but like my idea would be like I'm hunting them to kill them. Like to
oh yeah, this is your whole thing that you can kill ghosts.
You can kill ghosts. You can kill anything. That's what. Yes, you can. People just haven't tried because they're like it doesn't compute in their brains. They're like, how can you kill what's already dead? But it's like, have you heard of vampires? First of all, second of all, it died once.
First of all, vampires aren't dead. That's the whole thing.
They're I know, but it's like. Once your life, so people say that's a common fallacy. You have been given the kiss of the vampire, right? You're dead, or you're not dead.
The bite.
You've been given the bite. Your life comes out of you, and your undead life begins.
Right, but you are still technically alive forever. By the way, because you can't kill a vampire.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Hello.
Stake in the heart.
Yeah, or silver,
Silver bullet, yeah. Well, by the way, silver bullets also kill
garlic,
and regular bullets.
Everyone knows.
Garlic just freaks them out, I think.
Yeah, it's good for keeping them out. Salt is good for that stuff too.
Dude, I fucking could kill.
Salt is good for spirits as well.
What is?
You make a line of salt around if you're worried. You want to keep spiritual forces out, but you can't break the line of salt.
Some podcaster just burst through the door and is like, a white line? No! That's so I would if I could sell to like Oxygen or like Spike TV like 4 or something, like an alternative Spike channel.
Does Spike TV still exist?
I don't know what TV still exists.
That's kind of like a Call Your Daddy vibe.
Yeah.
Or Call Her Daddy.
Dude, if I could...
Call Me By Your Daddy.
Call Me By Your Daddy. If I could get a ghost hunting show with the Call Her Daddy girls and you...
Oh, thanks. Thank you for throwing me in this.
Well, you
Call Her Daddy girls
and
season. You. I see you. I see you.
That's exactly what I'd be telling to the ghost before. This gun's broken, so it doesn't. But I would. You could holy water works too, right?
For ghosts?
No, for vampires.
Oh, they don't like that stuff, no. And demons, obviously.
Dude, if they don't like a foreskin would fuck them up then. That's like the holiest part of you. Anything that works against ghosts, well, no. So like I don't think garlic works against ghosts because they can't smell. And crosses don't work on ghosts because, I mean, they kind of do disprove the existence of a higher power. Or they prove the existence of a dark power. But, so like you can't try to smell them or with anything. And you can't spray them with anything because they can't get wet.
Ghosts?
Yeah, well, the trick is you have to make ghosts solid. So you have to put like, because ghosts are like in the air, and so like, but like, if I punch through a ghost, I'm going straight through it. So what you have to first do is you have to like cover the ghost in something that makes them solid, that makes them like corporeal, whatever. So you have
This
to,
is
like,
not how it works at all.
so you have to pour like a bag of oats or like something like.
No, there's no oats. You don't oat a ghost.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no oating of the ghost.
You can absolutely oat a ghost. You have to oat a ghost if you want to take its life.
You do not oat a ghost.
Hear me out. So what they are is they are lighter than air, heavier than water, right? And so they like exist in the air, but if you like punch through it, they're not solid enough for you to do. So you have to give them form. Oats is just an example. It could be sand, could be salt, could be any like small thing.
You banish the ghost.
Yeah,
because you must free the ghost from its spectral body. Because it is here because it needs to do something. So you can help it on its journey, or you can say be gone and expel it and say no, you don't do that here.
It's here to do one thing, which is die. If a ghost,
it's not dying. It's releasing itself
from its mortal coil. It's shuffling
because it has unfinished business.
Yes. A bother, and I'm finishing the business.
It has to work through it has to work through its issues. What you know what you should do? What if you were a ghost psychiatrist? First of all, that is a really cute cartoon. Think about like little ghost guys on a couch. That'd be cute.
So can ghosts talk? Or
yeah,
can
why
they just
not?
Moan?
I don't know actually. I think they have to they work through a medium. Someone who can communicate with the
Yeah.
spirits.
Like those ladies that used to grab everyone's hands and go, "Oh, he's speaking through me." We gotta find
what if we did 90-day ghost fiance or 90-day ghost, and it was just you having to live with a ghost for 90 days?
You should get to. Fuck, dude. If you die, you should be able to, you get 90 days as a ghost to finish a quest. And if you finish the quest in 90 days, you get to be born as a baby again.
No.
Dude, I would love that. If I was just like, okay, I got the chalice. Time to live once more.
But you get your brain zapped. You have newborn brain. You wouldn't remember anything.
That's fine, baby. I can't remember shit anyways. And as long as I got to be the same guy, obviously excluding, external
What if
forces.
you came back as a worm, though? That would suck.
Not if I was the bait on a hook for a beautiful woman.
Wait, what?
A fisherwoman. Fishmonger. A fishmongress. I think the most, how people get really mad sometimes when they see interracial couples, they're like, nah. For me, during the scene in Scary Movie 2,
about that?
and I'm sure some places, yeah. But for me, I felt that feeling when I saw the ghost have sex with that chick in Scary Movie 2. I'm like, that is art. No, that is not yours. That is not yours.
I don't think I saw that. I don't think I caught that movie.
It's the second movie in the Scary Movie franchise.
I saw the first one, I think. I think it was too scary for me.
The second one is the man who, David Cross, I believe it is, fillets himself. I don't remember anything else about the movie except for those two.
I don't want to see that. Remember when David Cross, everyone was like, damn, that guy's funny. And then 10 years later, they're like, whoops, just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Show is funny.
Mr. Show is funny.
But
I'm not talking about Mr. Show. But I feel like people really liked David Cross, his stand-up and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he was like male Gene Garofalo.
No, but it's like everyone denies it 10 years later. They're like, oh yeah, no.
I gotta say,
it's the Daily Show shit too.
Have you seen pictures of him with the beard?
Wait, so is he still married to that girl or no? The like resistance girl?
Oh yeah, isn't he? Who is she? David Cross wife, hot.
I don't know if she's hot.
Well, I'm checking. That's why I'm Googling it. Oh, dude, it's just him. Oh yeah, this chick. She's got like the super face. Amber Tamblyn.
Super face. Let me see. I don't think she doesn't look like that now.
What a handsome couple.
She's the one who did the mask that said but her emails.
Dude, how could you be a funny guy? That's fucking insane. How could you be like a guy who's funny and your wife is all like, look at this mask I made. It says but her email. Like at that point, are you just like, yeah, I love you, babe.
I'm so pissed that we didn't come out with TrueAnon masks that said but her emails.
I know. We've done, like, we're actually, I was going to say, we have done pretty much zero. She's hot here. Kind of. You know what she looks like? She looks like that chick from with big ass titties.
Tea with her? What are you talking about?
She looks like that chick with big ass titties.
You love all women, so you're not a good, like, barometer for
she is
attractiveness. That's why you need to ask a body fascist like me.
But, like, then is this even her? This just looks like a different person. This lady looks Latina.
That's her. She looks elf in there.
This one,
what does she do?
Does she do slams Rose McGowan.
Does she just tweet resistance stuff?
Yeah. What's her job for work and stuff? Like, what's she do for money?
She makes masks that say but her emails. I don't know.
You can get. Oh, she's got an IMDb.
Yeah, she was an actress. Wasn't she in the... Didn't she do the Traveling Pants?
So her feature film work includes two roles such as Tibby Rollins from the first two Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants films, as well as Katie Embry in... Oh, she was in The Ring. She was in The Grudge 2, and she was in 127 Hours. I saw that movie with the guy who was stuck in a canyon.
Here's my thing about the Traveling Pants. So, like, I have really good friends... I would never be like, hey, I want you to have my pants.
Is that what the premise of that is?
Yeah, it's like, hey, this one pair of pants looks good on everyone, which, by the way, what are they, magic pants? This is no such thing. They're all different sizes. It's impossible. It's impossible. And then they say, what we're going to do over the summer is everyone is going to... You know, I'm going to send you the pants, and then you're going to send me the pants, and then I'm going to send her the pants. And it's like, why are we sending all our pants to everyone? This is not... Why don't we just all get pants?
I have long said that women need to be banned from the U.S. postal system. Too much going on. Women need to be banned from using the post office. And if this isn't indicative of that, I don't know what is.
Oh, someone's like getting mad at me because they say, "Oh, it's magical realism."
No. If it was magical realism, they have spells.
Let me have my jokes about the pants, okay? Fuck. Everyone.
I actually want to know this. I want to know this. Someone asked this. Liz, who's the most attractive actress right now? I want to know this. I know my answer.
Well, what are we talking about? Just like of all of them? I mean, right that's now, like, so I don't even know.
Who's out there working in the movie magic?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I need to see a list. Because you know what I mean? Like, Amber I don't even know actresses now.
Let me ask you this. Who is a hot chick?
Someone said you're not a socialist, Liz.
Who is a hot chick?
Do you know, I mean, I agree with you that Penelope Cruz is gorgeous.
Yes! Yes!
Of course she is.
She's so hot!
I agree. I think that Marion Cotillard is really beautiful.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Let me look her up.
She's a French actress.
Marion Cotillard. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Oh, I spelled it very wrong. Cotillard? Cotillard. Oh yeah, this chick is so fine. Absolutely.
She's so beautiful.
She would love me too. She would giggle at my jokes in a heartbeat. She plays every French woman.
Yeah. She's always like the kind of like complicated girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely role to play.
Oh,
we
yeah.
all aspire to play that role in our lives.
Look, she smiles like this kind of way. That's such a hot chick way to smile.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Just pursing your lips. Who else?
I don't know. Who's like a young... are there any young, like up-and-coming young actresses that are pretty?
Someone said Emily Ratajkowski. She's not an actress.
Technically she is, actually.
Mary Elizabeth. I'm just looking up people say, oh. Who's Zendaya? That sounds like a singer.
Oh, I think Zoe Kravitz is really stunning.
Zendaya looks like a fucking 14-year-old, dude.
Yeah, Zendaya is like a little too like young,
this is like too
Instagram
young.
girl looking.
Yeah, that's not
for my taste.
I'm 30.
I think Zoe Kravitz is like stunning. Also, her wedding dress was so cute.
She's married to Lenny Kravitz?
No, that's her dad, dude. The fuck?
I don't know. She's got white hair here. She could be old.
No, she looked so pretty. Google her wedding dress.
Zoe Kravitz wedding.
What's a hot take?
Oh, she's got like cheekbones.
That's not her wedding dress.
Oh. It says Zoe Kravitz. Oh, that's just... Is this her wedding? Dude, I don't know. She's wearing white dresses in all of the... Oh, this one?
Yeah. She looks really pretty there.
Oh, yeah, she does. For me, we got Penelope Cruz. The French chick you talked about. Julia Fox, of course. But that's like,
I'm gonna keep my lips sealed on that one.
I will keep my lips open and ready and waiting. Who's the chick that's like Margot Robbie? Is she hot? Was she in movies?
She's pretty. I think she looks older than she is. I don't know if that's like a mean thing to say, but I think she looks... I think she's lying about her age.
How old is
That's
she?
actually what I think.
Oh, she was born... She's 29 years old? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think so.
She looks like she's at least 33.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, see?
Yeah, she's lying.
Yeah. I don't know. Here's the dark secret is that a lot of actresses aren't actually like 8s or 9s, in my opinion.
What?
And most of them are like 7s.
7s? Who's a 9?
Which is fine.
Who's a 9?
Because the part where when you become an 8 or a 9, we've talked about this.
Yes.
8s or 9s. It's like the beauty, less so with an 8, but a 9 and 10 doesn't really exist, right? Because that's platonic. It doesn't exist in the real world.
She's got a Spanish accent.
On my scale. What?
I'm just saying a 10 does exist. She's a feisty Spaniard.
Oh, I just mean that like the idea of the 10, it's like perfection can't really exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
So,
10 is, yeah.
But it's like, it's like a different form of beauty. And acting is a little, at least the good actresses, I think, it's like, you wouldn't be able to become like actual characters or a person if you were that level of beautiful.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So yeah.
But now they all just get work to look the same. They all look the fucking same.
Yeah.
Every girl now looks the same.
I was looking at that picture of Khloe Kardashian last night. Boy, howdy.
Ooh.
That's
okay.
wild.
Okay. Okay. Some of that is makeup.
Contouring the
And some of
titties.
it is the photo booth that the Kardashians always use, which is this like one kind of photo booth that like all their photos always look the fucking same.
Wait,
right?
what do you mean
And
they
they're
use
like
a photo booth?
Photoshop photo booth.
Would they use an actual?
It's a whole thing. People get it for weddings. Like people get it for their weddings and stuff.
It's a literal photo booth?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's a digital photo booth, but they like print out photos. So it's like fake cutesy, like old timey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, someone's saying it's called Facetune. You don't need to tell me about Facetune. That's not just Facetune, my friends. So she had, I mean, I don't think that's just fill. First of all, I think she got a new nose. It's not just contouring. I think she got another new nose.
She already had it. She got a third nose?
Probably third at this point.
Think of all the skeletons out there who are like, I don't even have any nose.
That's funny. But I mean, the filler that she did here, and then she obviously got some more Kybella here. And then, you know,
She's got
I think she got a little bit more pulled up.
Hold on. She's got a Kybella huge knockers.
What?
So what I'm saying there is Kybella sounding like couple. It's a stretch. I understand it's a stretch. I didn't want to make reference to her knockers, but I did say after you told me about contouring, like elsewhere. Now I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
She's contouring her breasts.
Oh yeah, they were like gold. Didn't you see? They were like gold.
Well, that's why I'm like, I never thought before, like last week or whatever. I was never like, oh yeah, people just cover their whole body in makeup. I thought you just put it on the face. But I'm like,
no, it's like
she's
gold.
just like,
You take a brush and you put all this like body gold on. Fenty has one. I'm sure she was using that one or the like. I'm sure there's some terrible Kardashian brand one.
Could I do it? Like could I like roll up to the next stream just gold? That would be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
If I was the color of money, real money, pre-Bretton Woods money.
No, like what are the gold people or the silver people? Robot Man, remember?
Are you no. Are you thinking Blue Man?
You don't know? No. Remember when in the like in the park or whatever, they'd have people dressed in like gold or silver.
Yeah.
And they'd be like,
I used to buy heroin from the same guy as one of those guys. Yeah, they'd be like. Sometimes they would just be like, and then you'd walk by and they'd be like, and then you'd freak out. So
yeah, then they go like,
do you remember the Bushman?
oh, Bushman. You know, Bushman got me once.
He got me once too. I said,
Bushman get me once. Shame on you. Bushman get me twice. Shame on me.
So
now Bushman get me 3 times.
Too much,
you know. Don't get me dead.
So the thing with Bushman though is, Bushman, for those of you who do not know, is a man who hides behind bushes that he carries at Fisherman's Wharf, like a tourist area in San Francisco. What happens is he sits there and wait, and like usually like he'll do it a lot.
Know, this is in the past, Grace.
What's up? That's in the past, yeah. Well,
Bushman is R.I.P.
Well, did you know this? Back when Bushman was alive, a second Bushman appeared.
What?
Facing
two Bushmen?
There was two It was Bushmen. Facing
the
other direction. So you got one Bushman on this side of the sidewalk scaring people, but then you have his competitor, the other Bushman, on the other side, other side of the street, facing the other direction on the sidewalk.
Copycat Bushman.
They physically battled each other at one point for control of the Bush industry. It came to fisticuffs for control of the Bushman industry. Unfortunately, I believe one of them did die, not from the fight.
Yeah, the original Bushman
passed away. And so now, I mean, now I guess I guess that guy's fucked too now.
Yeah. He got me once though.
Got me too. Got me too.
Yeah, did you scream? I went like,
I immediately drew my service weapon and pointed it directly at his head.
oh, you did it.
I popped out a couple. I said, "Sir, do not scare me. Sir, do not scare me. Sir, put down the bush. Put down the bush. Look, my wife is crying." He's like, "You don't have a wife." I'm like, "I didn't say she was crying here, motherfucker. I just said she's crying somewhere. Where do you think I came from?" I yelled at her for throwing out a pair of underwear I still liked it just because it had a hole in it. It wasn't even a hole. It was just on the side, on the leg. It's fine. I can still wear it.
What?
Women love being like, "Oh, here's your clothes. I'm going to throw it away just because there's a teeny little hole in it." Instead of women used to be like, "I'm going to mend this for you, sir." And now women are like, I'm gonna darn your socks. And now women are just like, "You have 40 pairs of socks that don't match. All of them have holes in them. And now you just wear no socks in your boots at work because you can't match them." And the guys make fun of you in the locker room. And I'm like, "Don't fucking touch my stuff."
Why did someone say Brunig versus Franzak?
There's no Liz war. It's a Liz. There's a eternal Liz peace across the land.
Oh no, is there a contest? Oh my god, there is.
Wait, what?
Oh, you guys gotta vote for me.
Yeah,
Come
sorry.
on, vote for me. Man.
You're losing, Liz.
Taking it home.
You're at 46.8%. She's at 53.2%. Who's still in? Who's still in the running here? All right, so... All right, there's round... All right, let me look at who's still in. Oh, it's not... I don't understand. How did we make it to round 3? I'm still just reading...
I don't know, dude. But vote for me, I guess.
Oh, yeah, vote for her. I don't know who, like, any of these people are.
I think there's a lot of right-wing people.
Yeah. Damn. Dasha, house that dude. Respect.
With Bronze Age Pervert?
No. Oh, did she go against Bronze Age Pervert in the second round, maybe?
I think she did. I think she took him down.
She took down... No.
I think so. I don't know.
That's bullshit.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, it's just you and me, everybody. She's gone. She left me alone to cry. She's gone. And I'm wondering why. What do you make of the Tolentino thing? You'll find out. I can't prank tonight, man. I'm fucking... I'm really... if you guys can't tell, I'm super off my game tonight. But I had to stream due to commitments I've made to do that with Amazon. I've signed a 5-year contract to stream and make $30 a month off of ads. I have to run a political education class Wednesday. For who? Oh, the Dark Cowboy. Someone mentioned Dark Cow. I don't understand why people... The vest is part of Dark Cowboy. Do you say Fresno? Respect. That's cool. One time, after like a 2-week tour to the Southwest, or like to Texas and stuff, I guess that's not the Southwest. I don't know, what is Texas? But we were driving back, and our roadie got a call from his girlfriend. And like he lived here, but she was in LA. She's like, "I'm getting an abortion." And after we'd driven for 3 days straight, we had to drop him off in Fresno so he could take a Greyhound 8 hours later to LA, or not 8 hours, like 6 hours later to LA to go with his girlfriend to get an abortion. She did not get the abortion though. They just had a kid. It like changed their life. They stayed together. So if you're gonna break up with your girlfriend, just have a kid with her. Pure burning down. Yeah, I was sad. Do I like country teasers? Of course I like the country teasers. That's Dasha showed me that band. Like in 2007. How am I gonna aim a gun when my glasses break? It's muscle memory, baby. Also, you just aim it. The thing about guns is, if you aim it at somebody, they automatically surrender. Have I read Grant Morrison's The Invisibles? No, I have not. People always ask us that. It's a life hack? No. Life isn't meant to be hacked. You guys should... I just got a thing from the Opperman Report. They just put out a new episode. If you like our podcast, you just listen to Opperman Report. They are much... It's what I aspire to be. Do you have any knives? I got a knife I bought for when I was... this is from when I was going to work on the boats. I got this. Because you have to have a knife, but... I'm not like a knife guy. I don't want to stab anybody. That sounds really difficult. But this one was good because it's got a little thing for your wrist, but now this thing is breaking. What led me to date a twink? Butterfly. I never got... Someone asked about butterfly knife tricks. I never got good enough at doing those, which means, to be honest, like I might pretend to be cool, but like that pretty much puts the nail in that coffin. I'm not cool. If someone's cool, they can do butterfly knife tricks. I'm not, and so I can't. Do I still box? No, I was really bad at boxing. Like actually doing it myself. I just like... I can never do this shit where I like look at someone's feet to know what they're gonna do. It's like I couldn't do it. I don't know. I could help other people do it. How did you get into Merchant Marines? You just well, it's not like you like hire out at different places. But no, I was trying to be a boatman. But you have to get a Merchant Marines, like, where is it? I think I got it somewhere. You have to get like a Merchant Marines. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I screwed up the camera. Liz, they're in the dark. Can you guys still hear me?
What happened?
I screwed up my camera. Never mind. It's back. There we go. Someone had asked me about... I opened my drawer and it fucked up the cord. I don't know where the fuck it is. Anyways, you gotta get a TWIC card, and then you gotta get a Merchant Marines thing, and then you gotta get some health card and shit. And right after I got all of that, and I literally did the training, was all ready to go, was in the union. We started doing podcasts and it started taking off. I was like, I'm probably better at this than I would be at vessels. Although I will do it if this ever if Liz dies or something, I'll kill myself. But really, I'll just tell Liz's ghost I did that, and I'll go work as a Merchant Marine. It's a romantic job, dude. So my buddy's job is he told me he was just on a Hawaiian run for like when he first started. You just sail back and forth from Hawaii, and you get like a few days off each like trip. Sounds pretty good to me.
That sounds nice. I would love to be on a vessel.
Yeah, that's like.
Actually, I don't like boats, but I like a sailboat. I'd be on a sailboat.
See, I like big, well, boats and ships or tech. I like ships. I'm like, boats are cool, but I want to be on a ship, like a giant ship, cargo vessel. I really like that. That's like what I wanted to do since I was like 12. But
you love our beautiful boaters.
I love our beautiful boaters. I don't know. I just want it. Doesn't it sound cool? Like just sailing 2 and 4? You know,
No.
with the cargo of the world. You're a sea trucker.
Yeah.
But it's, well, the way I think of it's like I kind of want to go to prison, and this is like prison on the sea, right? Like I can't leave.
Oh boy, here we go.
Would I be a whaler? That part of my life is done. Don't ever mention that again.
What does that
A
mean?
lot of people know. So there's a bit, you know, it's been scrubbed from my Wikipedia page now, but a lot of people know that, yeah, I did freelance whaling when I was younger. Yes, I was the most notorious whale killer in the west coast of America. Yes, I did it all with my bare hands. But that's done. I just did it for money. I was a mercenary of the sea.
I don't like whaling.
No, me either. My buddy, I was hanging out with today, he moved to Japan for like 8 years, and he comes back. He's like, yeah, whaling's okay.
No. Gentle giants.
Brace, are you insecure about your eyes? No. I just like wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, they look cool. What's wrong with you guys?
You could say that about cows, but people still eat cows. Yeah, cows are fucked up, though, but there's like a lot of them. It's like eating cows. If I was like, I'm not going to become a vegan, you know, but like, I just think they shouldn't kill whales because they're noble creatures of the sea. Cows are ignoble.
I love cows.
I saw some yesterday.
I pretty much love all animals. I don't like cats.
I was about to say, we talked about this last night. Did we record that? I hope not, because that's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think so.
People.
Didn't I call them the devil's bird?
Liz, last night we were talking. But I think before we recorded or after, I don't know. She was like, "Yeah, cats are the devil's bird." I really like that. Listen, I know out there. I'm not even gonna read the chat. I know out there, you guys are probably like, "Fuck you guys. My cat's nice." I'm just saying, not a cat guy.
I like dogs.
I love dogs.
Like that movie. You must love dogs.
Mm-hmm. You've got
especially
mail.
big dogs.
I know. Wouldn't it be fantastic? Think of this right now, cat people out there. Is your cat making you feel better during quarantine, or would a dog make you feel better? Barf, barf, barf. I love you.
Especially Big Buddy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Come here. So good to see you. Oh, no. No. Don't lick. No. I got some. Get out the peanut butter. It's like, I was hoping I could slip that one past you.
What?
Well, you know that rumor. Did you have a rumor at your middle school that a girl put peanut butter on her and had a dog eat it?
No.
So that's like a common urban legend, like rumor that gets spread about somebody. I can't believe you never had that. It was like at every middle school in America, there's like people whispering about like this.
I went to all girls school.
So there's probably multiple ones doing it. But one girl at my school actually did.
No.
Yes.
No.
She actually did. There were witnesses.
What do you mean witnesses?
Other people were there. It was like a group of girls got drunk at like very young age, and I don't think it was like a very I think it was like a quick process, but like yeah. Fuck, we got to eventually do an episode on the dog people. I'll text you.
Okay.
But that's my favorite story of all time.
Sorry, I got like distracted by a text message.
Was it about me?
No, the San Francisco dog people. Yeah, that was a good case.
Was it one of your friends being like, braces?
No. I'm not gonna tell you.
I wish I was his vest. See my vest.
Do it. Sing it.
Made of real gorilla. I can't remember how the actual tune goes.
Gorilla chest.
Gorilla chest.
Have you ever seen a gorilla coat?
No.
I have.
Made of gorilla?
Mm-hmm. They used to make them. I didn't do it. It was vintage. But yeah, so it's like monkey fur. But I think it was gorilla. But yeah, very long. And it would be, you know, this was a big thing in like the turn of the century.
What century?
Turn of the century.
20 years ago?
I mean, we're like 10, 20.
20 years ago?
It kind of went out of. It became illegal, I want to say in like 28, 26. It might have been later than that. But I think it was. No, it was definitely later than that. It was probably like 42 that it became legal. Or illegal, I mean.
I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time to kill the baby version of the guy who came up with that.
I mean, I'm just telling you, you know, they would make. I've seen purses made out of elephants. I mean, exotics were. I mean, that was a big industry.
Listen, as a lifelong poacher, I understand the need that some people have to do this kind of thing, but gorilla is too far. I'm a small-time poacher, though. I just, I killed, you know, I take a little 22 rifle and just, you know, pop off a few gerbils if I see them in a bedroom window.
That's awful.
It's small-time poacher. I poach, you know?
Poacher?
Well, no, I'm not just a gerbil poacher. I poach, right? But, you know, there's not a lot of...
Wait, remember the rumor about, what's his name? The actor. Richard Gere and the gerbil. Remember?
That's like the same kind of rumor as the dog thing.
That was like a big rumor, though.
Well, that's like Rod Stewart had to be had too much cum in his stomach from sucking dicks backstage. You ever hear that one?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, well,
No.
that actually became a Britney Spears. Eventually Britney Spears' name just took Rod Stewart's name out of it. But
that's mean to Britney.
That's mean to Rod. I love Rod Stewart. I love the faces. I don't love his solo stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, Richard Gere, he shoved the gerbil up his butt, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
Damn, to think that our brave nurses were just before this facilitating things like that. Our frontline healthcare workers are just like, Mr. Gere, I can sign off on this, but you know, I really don't want to be involved in this. And Gere's like, here's $500 to keep your fucking mouth shut. And they're like, yes, sir. So the way we do it,
$500.
I don't know, how much would it take for you to not tell anybody?
I don't like snitching, so probably not much.
Yeah, but blackmailing is cool. That's the thing.
But then I wouldn't be telling anyone. I'd just be telling them.
Well, I mean, the threat is you would tell. So I agree with you that snitching sucks, but blackmailing's cool because it's a cool name and also a sneaky thing to do. So
I don't know. I don't like spilling secrets.
Well, I don't either, and that's why I need a certain amount of money to, you know, I don't want to do this. You know, but I saw you put the gerbil up.
I'm not for sale.
Everybody's got, this is a cool thing to say. Everybody's got a price. People describe me on the podcast sometimes
People
as
saying that.
Annoying, so I'm just going to talk like that from now on.
What is this face?
It's the face of a man who seen a little too much, sweetheart. It's the face of a rambler. Everybody's got a price. What's yours?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, it's not good enough for me.
Okay, stop it.
Dude, I wish I had a fucking deep voice.
We could edit the podcast so you do.
We should make it a little higher. The thing is, though, I couldn't, because I got a Jew's voice, so it's fine. But, like, I wish I was just like, hello. Hello.
What?
Welcome to TrueAnon. Yeah, I had to have the smoker thing. I saw a guy with one of those. Much respect to anybody who has one. I saw a guy with one of those when I was little. I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. I should start smoking at age 12 and never quit. My roommate heard me listening to the podcast and thought Brace was a recording of me. If you ever want to sub in for me. A lot of people
sub in for me.
A lot of people don't know, but Liz and I write out every single word of the podcast and just read from a script.
It's not true.
I think some do that.
Yeah, like NPR or whatever, probably.
No, like I think some podcasts do, but like
that's what I mean. The NPR ones.
That would mean you have to like write a script. That sounds insane. In addition to notes. Citations needed does that. That makes sense, I guess. They do need citate. I mean, it's in the. They have to write out the citations. Pod Save America as a speechwriter. I don't know if this person's being serious.
The guy on Pod Save America is a speechwriter. Why does he need another one? He was Obama's speechwriter.
You think Idi Amin had a speechwriter? You think he just went for it?
I think he. Good question.
I kind of
feel like he shot from the hip a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say. You know, like when I was in Cuba, I was like at the museums there, and they'd be like, "Yeah, Fidel gave a speech for 8 hours at this point." I'm like, "Listen, I love Fidel as much as the next guy. Seems a little excessive."
That's a long time
for everybody involved. Like at some point, you're like, "Do you just not piss for 8 hours?" You're just like, "I'm good." Like, that's what I'm like, how, do you take a break? Because it's like, you can't just not pee, right? Like, no matter how much, like, adrenaline or whatever. You know, at some point, you got to be like, I got to take a leak, guys. Can you know, keep the crowd going while I go to the bathroom? But you're in a stadium, so it's kind of far away. I think
that's too long.
I think about these things.
Too long.
This person
no one needs
says,
that. We got stuff to do.
I have friends who saw Fidel speak for 5+ hours. They said it was excruciating. I believe that. God, I mean, he's a charismatic guy, but there's nothing that anyone can say for 5 hours, except maybe Fidel should have had Penelope Cruz read those out.
That sounds lovely.
Ooh. So my dream for the podcast is for us to get big enough to where I can like ask famous people to come on, like actors and stuff, just so I can finally like build up enough of a reputation to be like, hey Penelope, my name is Brace, or my name is Richard. I work for TrueAnon. We'd totally love to have you on the show. Yeah, well, it's actually me, but you know, I'm tricking her. Have her on, but like, it's not actually TrueAnon. Like, I'm just on the phone with her for an hour and a half, and I'm just like, damn, that's hella crazy. Like, you just lived such an interesting life. Like, I don't know. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're like, damn, I wish there was a guy out there who like got me, and she'd be like, I do.
I'm sorry, what should she be like?
I can't do her accent. I do.
No, you can't, but I would like for you to try.
She's Spanish, right? Like from Spain?
Yeah.
Okay, so people can't get mad at me about this then, because she's not technically a POC. Brace. No. Brache!
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Let's switch gears.
Yeah, I can't do the accent there. Someone will take that out of context. Esposito. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. This is hers. She's doing a British accent. You're so handsome, Brace. You're so handsome.
Who's that?
That's Margot Robbie playing a British woman. You're so handsome. You're so handsome, Brace. You're so handsome, Brace. You're so handsome, Brace.
Please stop.
She's a Liverpoolian. You're beautiful, Brace.
Oh my God! Please stop.
Mate, I think you're scrumptious.
No, I don't like this.
I'd love to. Hey, come over here. Give me a snog. Give me a snog. I'm a beautiful woman. That's Margot Robbie again, as doing a. She's from Australia. Give me a snog. No. I know one person from America.
Woman.
I know one person from America who can do the Australian no.
Can you do a Brooklyn accent?
A what?
A Brooklyn accent?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up? This is Red Flag Radio coming at you with the funniest take on the socialist news of the day.
Oh my God.
No. Brooklyn accent. Hey, paisano. Hey, baby, let me your juggalonis, your juggatinis, baby. Let me like a little baby. I wanna be your baby. Let me crawl in your womb, baby. Crawl around in there. Maybe make myself at home. Have a cigar. I would love to enter into your canals and smoke cigars.
Okay.
I'm making mozzarella from you. What other
Brooklyn?
What other? It's North Brooklyn, Bushwick.
What?
I'm from Bushwick. Hey, I'm from Bushwick. What other places? I can give me more.
Can you do Staten Island?
No, what?
That was really poor Staten Island.
What the fuck is the Staten Island accent?
Okay, do Jersey.
It's gonna sound a lot like the Brooklyn one, but
I know.
Hey, Gambolini. Hey, Mamacita. Yeah, you hear? Are you Spanish? Penelope. Hey, baby, I'm talking to you. Let me see your butt cheeks. Come on. Just kidding, baby. Put some pants on. You want to go down to the pier? Bob Dylan's playing. He's playing a free concert, baby. Come on.
Okay.
I can do Southern, too.
All right, let's hear it.
Wow. All right, wait. I got to get into this one. No. Why, I don't think that, personally, I thought docking was just like an internet meme. Like, I didn't know fellas actually did that with each other, but this has been the greatest experience of my life.
What did you say?
Nothing, baby. Don't worry about it. It's when two fellers put their peckers up and one sort of conquers the other one via foreskin. The fourth skein.
That's not a thing.
It's well, I didn't think so before today, but I've had a glass of sweet tea. I went down to the
This is terrible.
I went down to the Sweet Tea store actually to purchase some more. It's the only store that's open here in Alabama under quarantine. Every store is closed, including grocery stores. Only the Sweet Tea depots are open. Only, and they're $40 a gallon.
Awful.
You do a Southern accent.
No.
Can you
I
do
don't wanna
any?
do any.
Can you do any accents?
Yes, but they're not for you.
Who are they for?
I don't know.
Can you do
I
one
don't want
after this?
to. I'm not monkey.
That's for sure. Monkeys can't talk. If they could, baby, if they could, do you think we would have a podcast? No. Who would listen to a human podcast if there was monkey podcasts?
I would listen to a monkey podcast. I'd be interested in what they got to say.
Oh, yeah. Talking about bananas? Swinging?
No, I want to hear what monkeys think about, Donald Trump.
And let me tell you what, couldn't be worse than what I hear a lot of these bozos say. What do you think? You think monkeys figure into the MAGA project?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think Trump do you think Trump considers monkeys in his plans?
I don't follow.
Well, so you know how you're like, fuck, all right, I want to renovate my house. I got to consider all these different variables. And Trump's like, fuck, I want to renovate America. I got to consider all these different variables.
But I got to think of the monkeys?
Is one of those
No.
variable. So there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, so I bet they have a lot to say.
Yeah, they're like, what about us? Can I get over the wall via... What's up with the wall? They still doing that?
I don't know. I never understood. It's like, there is kind of already a wall, by the way. Like, we have a complete and total, like, a fence. What's the difference between a fence and a wall?
Some places aren't fenced, right?
Most of it, yeah. But, anyway, Donald Trump didn't put that fence up.
No. But it's like, also, his wall, like, it's like they're not going to finish it. Someone said if juggalos are MAGA, and I do want to say, remember when people, like, were trying to pretend juggalos were, like, woke kings or whatever? Like a couple of years ago?
Yeah, that was like the Gritty meme.
Yes. Yeah, that was a straight line. Let me tell you this. I have spent some time with juggalos in my life.
Really?
More time than many. Yeah, when I was a kid. You want to hear someone say the N-word? Tell you what. Find your local juggalo. They are not like it's
Your local juggalo.
Yeah. I got called the gay F word by a juggalo, which he really kind of owned me with this, outside of a Taco Bell in, like, somewhere up north, like a few hours up north. It was freezing cold. It was not a few hours up north. It was like 8 hours. It was on the way to Portland. And he was wearing shorts in the snow. And I was, like, looking at him because I was just like, why? And then he called me a mean word, a rude word.
Damn, when was the last time you had Taco Bell?
Probably then. Someone said Weed, California. It was in Weed, California. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. I haven't. Yeah, there's not many in San Francisco.
Yeah, I haven't had it in. I don't know. I was probably on like driving down the 5 or something when I had it last.
Yeah, that's a classic way to do it.
Sounds kind of good.
That sounds delicious. I love it. My thing is, though, I will say, there is a bar in Oakland called Eli's Mile High Club, and they serve.
I know Eli's.
My idea when I was like, ever since they invented the Crunch Wrap, I was like, dude, if a place with fancier ingredients did a Crunch Wrap, it would be, because the Crunch Wrap is the greatest. Like, it's a really good idea. Like, the Crunch Wrap should join the canon, like, alongside tacos and burritos as like the third option at all times.
Right. I agree.
And finally, like, I mean, they're delicious. They deserve their own thing. But like, that bar in Oakland makes their own Crunch Wrap, and it's fucking good.
I've never had it. I like that place though.
Delicious. Yeah, I know that. I know
there in a while.
Big guy owns it.
Do you?
Yeah, this guy Jason. He's like a entrepreneur. He's like a kind of like scumbag. He's cool. Fuck, I'm so hungry right now.
I went on a date there.
To Eli's?
Mm-hmm.
With who? I'm not gonna ask you that.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
How long ago was
Actually, I'm not going to tell them.
that? How long ago? When it was a blues call? I'm trying to do something, maybe I can figure it
It
out.
was like last year.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm glad it was unsuccessful. Fuck. I gotta ramp up me being, like, extremely protective of you.
That's difficult to do in quarantine.
I know. I can't, because right now, like, before, if I was like, fellas, if you look at Liz, I will scream like a child, like a petulant child, and I'll weep, and I'll beat my fists against my legs, and you'll feel so uncomfortable that you will never talk to her again. And now it's like, what am I gonna do? Take Bart out there to do that? Not gonna happen.
Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks for the support.
Support? I'm ruining your life. I'm saying right now that I'm going to stop sabotaging you. I scared away the last 8 guys by doing that.
No, you didn't.
They didn't even. They would show up to your
have.
house with flowers and like in like a little, purple tuxedo.
No.
And Liz would be like, "Oh, man, he's almost home. Here, I'm getting ready, like putting, contouring." And little do they know, I'm like the Bushman in the shadows there. He comes up and I'm like, "Hey, my brother. Hey, Brace. I'm Liz's coworker. I work at the podcast too. What's up? Love the suit. What are you doing here? Flowers? Great. I used to be a florist. I'll take these. Kind of shoddy. Safeway, huh? You want to go? Want me to go get her? Do you want to go get her? I have the key. She doesn't know that, but I got it. And they'd be like, "Oh no, dude, I'm cool, man. This is really weird. I'm gonna leave." I'm like, "Awesome, cool. Thank you so much. Never call her again." And then Liz would be like, and I would leave, and then Liz would call me like, "Dude, my fucking like the 3rd date in a row just didn't show up. Like, what is like? I'm really having like a nervous breakdown here. Like, it's like this is like I feel like my life is over. It's like it's crazy." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy, baby. I don't know, but you probably shouldn't just go on dates anymore."
That'd be so mean.
Yeah, well, they don't call me the Baron of Gaslighting for nothing.
That would be so mean if you did that to me.
I did just showed up to your. You'd like tell me you had a date that night. I just show up. I'm like, "Hey, what up? Yeah, no problem. I just want to make sure you weren't weird."
To be honest, I probably should have done that in the last couple times.
Well, I did. I will say I was like, I did. I'm. Let me just say, I got a sense for that kind of thing. Due to my communing with the spirit realm.
I feel like we should go eat.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, you want to call it?
Yeah.
All right, don't despair, guys. There's episode coming very soon.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you on Wednesday. I might stream Deus Ex on like Tuesday or something. I don't know. Au revoir. Oh yeah, I gotta end the stream. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't. Wait.